Okay, I wanted to make a video for you to show you how to do your introduction for your rough draft. Directions are in the parentheses for you to look back on, so don't forget to look at those. Okay, so in your introduction, you should begin your writing by including an unusual fact, asking a question, including a vivid description, or telling a brief story. Or means that you only have to do one of those things. This is called your hook. You are hooking your reader in. You are making them want to read about your charity. So I like to ask a question for mine. So I'm going to start off with, did you know? And I'm going to look back at my information that I had highlighted before. So you'll need to have your information from before that you did the highlighting on. Okay, let me see. An interesting fact. I wouldn't say like 16 members on the board. I think that's kind of a boring fact. Because who cares about that? I mean, you should care about that, but you know what I mean. Since we're in the middle of the pandemic, I might say something about PCM doing the drive-through meal service for people who are hungry, and so they can still get food. Okay, so I'm going to say, did you know that Paducah Cooperative Ministry fed the hungry during the pandemic by offering a drive-through service? Okay, so I've done a question. I don't have to do a description, a story, or a fact. So I've done my question. Remember, you get to pick any of those you want to do. I can help you with that. Link this hook back to the charity you're writing about. Well, I'm writing about that charity right there. So I'm going to say, this is so important because many people have struggled during this difficult time. They even wrote it for me. Then give your thesis statement, which is the 2 topics from your 2.6 paragraphs last week. Okay, so for my thesis statement, I did mine on, or for my 2.6 paragraphs, I did mine on how Paducah Cooperative Ministry is very helpful and how you can volunteer to help them. I'm going to say Paducah Cooperative Ministry does so much more for the community. Read on to learn how they help those in need and how you can volunteer to help Paducah Cooperative Ministry. Okay, so that is I'm going to push enter to make it easier to see. That is my opening paragraph. I did a hook, one of those 4 things. I linked it back, and I gave a thesis. So your thesis are basically the 2.6 paragraphs you did last week. Not the whole paragraph, basically what the topic sentence is. Okay? So I would do your introduction first, and you can use mine if you would like to. Now, you would have to plug in your charity. You'd have to plug in your own fact, but you can use mine as a guide. If you want to use a lot of what I did in mine, that is perfectly fine. All right, if you have questions, I will have Google Meet link open for you to ask questions and for me to help. If you need help with the typing, please let me know. I will also help you with that.